around everywhere. Coach, I know you have it under your management. If I'm not mistaken, Mari Cornejo.
Mari Cornejo, she's under my team as well.
Team? Yep.
Yeah, she's there, and she's always one of the strongest fighters in my team. Obviously in the women division.
Yep.
And she will be back pretty soon. Obviously, she had a bump on the road on this last fight. You know, she had a couple of issues, but hopefully we can get through those. And she'll be back, and pretty soon you guys are gonna see Mari Cornejo back and perform at her best.
I know that she's a type of warrior that brings excitement in every fight. Because I've been watching her and everything. Is it possible that in the future we could see her over here in New York City? Because I know she always fights on LA and different states.
Well, it all depends on the promotion. The promotion is the one that puts her in the stages. And obviously, a lot of people would like to see her on the East Coast, want to see her fight live over here on the East Coast. So maybe, in the near future, she'll be on this side of town, and we're looking forward to getting the opportunity.
Definitely, we can't wait until she comes back, And I know that, she took this loss as a champion, but I always said it, L is a lesson because, you learn from something. When you make a mistake, you want to, make the best in order to move up and just leave that behind.
No doubt. Every time, every fight is a learning experience, especially the losses. She got a loss on his last fight, and I know for a fact that she learned from her mistakes, whatever happened, health issues and whatnot, injuries that happened. But other than that, she's good. She's taking some time off, and eventually she will come back. And looking forward to big fights. Clarissa Shields. She needs to get back on track, get a few wins to get back on the ranks, and maybe fight for a world title sometime next year again.
That would be a great news for all the fight fans, and not only for that, because in the female world, these females they making noise, like they want to bring something, that as a man we want to see from them, what can they bring to the table. So, and I know that Maria Cornejo is in the best hands of you. First of all, I forgot to say, but congratulations, because you won, with your team a world title.
Thank
with,
you.
If I'm not mistaken, they call it the Caballo. Adames Caballo. Yeah, I know him.
It's another big candidate of being a world champion, in that division, welterweight, super welterweight, and yes, we have to appreciate and respect the people in the sport, because they sacrifice so much. You see a lot of men, a lot of male, boxers in the sport. Obviously, that's the comment. But when you see a woman in the sport, you gotta give her 100% credit, because it's a lot tougher for a woman to be in the sport. It's more of a sacrifice. Even though every fighter goes through a lot of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice, but I think that it's a little harder for women, and give credit to the women that are in the sport of boxing, because
and be recognized, right?
Yeah, and be recognized. They don't get the attention that the men get, because it's not as much. There's not so many women in the sport, so obviously the more attention is on the men. But yeah, they deserve a lot more respect and more credit.
Coach, we're wishing for everybody the best, and for the whole thing. And I say it again, I take my hat off, because I seen the hard work that you've been putting in every fighter, and I seen the results.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the support. Always, the hospitality here in New York is great. Every time I come to New York, I feel like at home. It's been years that I was always concerned about coming to New York, but now after every time that I come to New York, I see the hospitality, the great people that is here, how they greet us. You know, it just motivates us, my team, me, you know, my brother Antonio, and everybody that comes over here now with this new team that I got from Russia, Uzbekistan, Dagestanians. You know, they greet us really well here. So, you know, I'm looking forward to coming here more often, and in the future, eventually, we're gonna have world champions that are gonna be followed by a lot of boxing fans.
Thank you, Coach. Ladies and gentlemen, Joel Diaz with us. Stay tuned for all the, you know, the news that he's coming with all his fighters and everything. Thanks again, and wishing you the best for tomorrow night, Coach.
Thank you.